I can see now. Had to put my glasses on.
Hey, welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. Today's guest, well, actually, my name is Charlie Perry, and today's guest is Flip Rose, longtime friend. And don't mind the glasses today, I'm trying to look like Ray Charles, even though I'm Charles Perry. Yeah. Uh, I kind of messed up my eye today, so got to wear these glasses, but it's all good, you know. I don't look as cool as Flip Rose, but I'm getting there, brother.
Yeah. Don't mind me with the glasses. I just can't see.
All right. just go close to the camera like this.
I really can't see.
So, yeah, man, I'm glad that we reached out to each other again to get you back on the podcast for the second time. It's definitely something I don't mind doing. This is what I like to do on a Really Charlie podcast: just talk to people that are real, doing real life things, and none of this cosmetic stuff. You hear from some of these people.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at that. We got our first comment. Robert Davis, you didn't give me a chance to comment about the glasses. That's it. I'm staying ahead. You gotta stay ahead of family, man, because family comes coming on here. They got jokes, just
Yeah,
like
they
you
get
had.
away with it.
So let's see. You got Bruce Montero on there. How you doing, Bruce? Nice.
What's going
What's
on,
up?
man?
He said,
Don't
"What's up,
say.
Charlie? What's going on, Flip? Yeah, my man.
Yeah.
I love him, man. It's all them old school dudes from the Bay Village,
Yeah.
Him, Roger,
Yeah.
Blaine, they all, you, everybody.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
It's a blessing
I,
to be here. Shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take a drink from my T-Mobile cup. I'm advertising, I'll
T-Mobile,
get,
huh?
I don't get no royalties though.
Whatever to the Obama cup. The Obama phone.
Kicked it out of the house. Let's see. You're
Robert,
right.
I'm
My
doing good,
cousin.
man.
Yeah, good.
Bobby.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
but
boy, my brother, Robert Bobby Davis, my man.
yeah,
Been through a lot, man. Him and I.
yeah.
He's growing up together, doing all kinds of things, and I appreciate you, Robert Davis. I appreciate you, and I'm just letting you know. So Flip, man, on a daily, what you do today, man? What was your day today?
Well, I woke up at 6 in the morning. I go to Packer in the morning. I
Mm-hmm.
work for Packer, and I pick up about 5 or 6 women that work for High Point housekeeping.
Uh-huh.
Bring them all the way to Plymouth in the morning, drop them off. Sometimes at 11:30, 12 o'clock to pick up. Some of them work half a day. I pick them up, bring them back to New Bedford, and I go there at 3:30 to be there for 4:15, 4:30, picking the rest up and bring them home. They're all done for their
Wow.
day. And I come
Nice.
home, watch my ESPN, check out the sports, watch the Godchild. It's
Mm-hmm.
fun. And I go to my meetings a lot too. If I'm not working at 12:30, I go to a lot of my meetings.
Good.
No,
Just staying constructive and doing
yeah,
your thing.
gotta stay busy, man.
Yeah.
If I don't, I
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
You
We
know,
got to.
I don't want
You
to.
know, off the air, I was talking to you about a friend of mine. How he kind of relapsed and went back shortly after. Someone had died in their family, and I feel bad because over the years he was always trying to get people on the right track, doing the right thing, and it's kind of set back a little bit. So I wish him well, and I'm glad that guys like you were kind of reaching out to people and keeping them on a narrow, keep them committed to going to the meetings, learning something, staying committed to what they're trying to do, and that's just be healthy.
It's okay. Nobody's perfect. He got the knowledge. You know what I mean. So he got the knowledge. All he got to do is bounce back up. He know what he got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Do is
True.
pray for him. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's all we can do is pray for him.
That's right. And keep reminding them because someday, every day is a different day, and you got to remind somebody, certain things. Hey,
It's gonna be all
buddy.
right.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
It'll be okay.
That's right.
Yeah,
Got my man, little Neil Ferg. He's little compared to his brothers. You know.
yeah. Little Neil, he was mad because my ratings beat him. He didn't want to
His
hear.
rated.
Yeah,
Uh,
he didn't want to hear that.
he said, "You came a long way, cuz. Proud of you, Flip. Brokeback Mountain."
Oh yeah,
Be
yeah.
there.
One guy went over his house. He told me we lived next door to each other. He said, "Come on over, man. Let's watch this movie." Him and his wife. I said, "All right, cool." I went over there. Yeah, bro. I said, "What the hell are you watching?" Yeah,
Uh
Back Mountain. I ran out that house.
huh.
You know what that movie's about?
Yeah.
So every time I see him, I call him Brokeback Mountain. I love my cousin Neil, though. I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh man.
yeah, good brother. Yeah, but I just want to.
Say,
Can I send a
thank-
shout out to somebody?
yeah.
To my
Yep.
sister Tracy, I love dearly. My brother Kevin, I love dearly. Thanks for being hard on me. I thought it was picking on me, but it was tough love. And I understand today why they did it.
Hmm.
They didn't want me repeating the same things over and over again. You know what I mean? So I love them dearly in my home group.
Yeah. You gotta,
You know,
and family you gotta kind of listen to it, and some family you listen to it goes in one ear out the next, but when eventually you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear what they say, and then things get straightened out, and
I'm tired of hearing it, man. You know, I'm tired to get tired of it so much. You say, "Oh hell, let me try another way."
yeah.
You know,
Especially Kevin, you couldn't get him to stop, man.
yeah. Kevin goes, man.
It's
That's
it's,
my,
it's,
that's my boy. We have fun.
it's that first name, man. We're either blessed or cursed with the brother's name Kevin, right?
Yeah, your brother too. I'm surprised he ain't called me yet.
No, who knows? He might be at his watering hole.
Yeah.
That's
But
it.
it's a blessing. Family's the best, man.
That's it.
Oh,
Got Susan Turner Hickey saying hi, my cousin. All
yeah,
right.
I love her dearly too. My cousin Susan. I talk to her from time to time.
Yeah. Got Sherry Barrows. Good evening, Charlie and Flip. Good evening,
Good
Sherry.
evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
See.
But today was my mother's birthday, right?
Oh man.
Yeah, today was her birthday, and I felt some kind of way earlier. I'm driving. After I got off the phone with you and I was coming home,
Mm-hmm.
driving, I just bawled out, right?
Yep.
I see their children with their mothers and fathers at the pop, right?
Yeah.
I looked, man, I said, damn. My mother was a wonderful woman, and I miss her dearly after 40-something years.
Mm-hmm.
And I know if she was here today, or my father, my other hero,
Yep.
they wouldn't want me doing what I was doing in the past. So I know they're looking over me right now, both of them, and they're proud of me. I'm proud of myself. I'm not doing it for pat on my back. I'm doing it because I need to do it.
Yes.
I don't want to deal with no consequences like I did in the past. It's not worth it, man. I get a little older, you don't heal like you used to, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
Especially you think just if you didn't do it, what would you have? And what would you be missing? And you kind of think about what you got right now. Those things will be missing because you wouldn't have the time if you were.
I want to have myself. I want to have me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
You wouldn't have even been on a Really Charlie podcast because you would have been.
I've been on the streets.
Yeah, you would have been. All right, Charlie, I'll be on, and then I want to see you.
Yeah, you won't see me till Cape Verdean Festival. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I can do things today. It's a blessing. I have to drink. I don't have to drug. I don't do none of that stuff no more. I spend time with Tracy, talk to my brother, spend time with them.
Mm-hmm.
I get to call people. They didn't even want me to call them before.
Yeah.
Because I started too much drama, too much BS. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Arguing, they're telling me this and that. Little Flip, you got to do this. I want to hear nobody. You don't know me. But
Yeah. Yep.
they see in me what I don't see. So
Hmm.
evidently, if you got more than one person telling you that, something wrong. So you got to
So
change.
true.
It ain't just about the alcohol and drugs on the symptom of what's wrong with you. You got
Hmm.
to change your chain of thought, anger issues, respect, humble. You got to humble yourself. I had to humble myself and ask
So,
God for help.
hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't want to die.
No, you got to talk. Got to communicate with the Lord because He's asking for that communication. Wants to know where you're coming from. He knows where you're coming from, but he wants you to ask for it. You got to praise the Lord,
That's His
and
will.
yeah, and I mean, I'm not trying to be the a proud preacher or preach to anybody. I I'm a church person every now and then. I don't definitely, but my communication and my relationship with God is I talk to Him every day.
Yep.
Always
You
trying
have.
to. So the it's the one thing that I could say about Flip Rose is that you and I we continue to communicate over the years from a young age to the age that we are right now, and I'm glad that we were able to keep that, because sometimes when um, you're heading in certain directions, you kind of burn bridges, and I'm glad that we didn't burn bridges for
Yeah.
each other. We kept that communication, um, and whether we were going in the same direction or different direction, at least we would always say, "What's up? What's
Yep.
up, Charlie? What's up,
Time.
Fred?" You know.
All the time.
Yep. So, and that's good. Keep that communication no matter what you're doing, where you're going, where you're headed.
Yeah, because you don't forget where you come from. I never forget where I come from, man.
Yep.
Never. Because see, a lot of people I used to associate with, they used to judge people, right?
Hmm.
The person that you're judging against might be the person when you're laying on your back looking up to.
Yeah. So true.
So
So.
if you're sick and you're trying to get well, I'm gonna be there to try to help you if I can, no matter what.
Hmm.
Because I know when I was down and out, people helped me. You know what I mean? It can be verbally, I didn't like it, but you think about it, you marinate in your head, they're saying
Hmm.
that for a reason.
Yes.
Once you do the right thing, you're better than that. And I have good family. I had a good family. My father, my mother, my grandmother, my uncles, my aunts, my whole I had a good family. My grandfather, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? And the stuff that I did, I had no reason to do. I just did it because I wanted to be a follower, fit in like with everybody else. Thought it was a cool to smoke reefer, drink, get high, hang on the corners, do what I want. But no, it ain't like that.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
true.
own nothing out there. I don't own corners out there. That's still gonna be Cushion Avenue, not Flip Rose's way.
Hmm.
I mean, it's still gonna be Cushion Avenue. And if I can help somebody, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. The some people we were able to talk to and save, and some people were able to talk to you and save you
Yep.
at some point. The bottom line, it's got a lot to do with what you want to do,
Yeah,
and
it makes me
I'm
strong.
glad you were able to listen and finally say, "Hey, wait a minute, wake up," and I'm just happy that I had no problems with you. I had no faults in you. I didn't judge you. I didn't do any of that because first of all, before you left me, you were gonna make me laugh one way or another. So that's nothing but happiness, and whatever you were doing, you kind of wave, what's up, and do what you had to, and we continue our friendship. And so many people just don't do that. They're like, you know, I see someone that we all know. I'm not gonna mention him out there, but I see him every day on the street,
Yeah.
and I know who he is. I know who he is, and I'm gonna say hi. What's up? And he's gonna do whatever he has to. He's gonna still ask me for money. He's still gonna try to do whatever he has to help himself. To get through the day. But you know what? At least I know every single day I acknowledge him and I say hi to him. I say what's up, and because it's It's needed. You have to. Those are some of the things that people are going to remember when they finally do recover and say, "Hey, I remember when you did talk to me. I remember it didn't matter what was going down with me. You still acknowledged me, And some people I try to avoid. I'm not going to give them that extra dollar, $2. I'm not going to do it.
You know
But
where it's going.
yeah, yep. So Neo says this. That's what's up. We need more of Charlie, the street talking about getting right and who
You
you
call
calling
me young.
young. Hey,
Neil's crazy.
Neo, we're gonna try to do whatever we can, man. We're gonna try to get folks like Flip on here. It don't matter. This is the Really Charlie podcast where we really say what we have to, man. Trying
Yeah.
not to put no filter on this thing. I want people to be real on here. And
No, you too, Neil.
yeah, we got big Paul. We got Paul Gomes here. All right, Flip. Hey, brother Charlie. Paul, how you doing, man? Nice to see you. And thanks for showing your support on the Really Charlie podcast here.
What's up, Paul? Thank you.
Yeah, let's see. We got two Paul Gomes on here. Look at them, man. That's it. When people are making babies, man, they use the same name. Paul Gomes, Paul Gomes, Paul. Be in the same neighborhood,
Junior. Yeah.
right?
You know
Paul
something?
Gomes. That's why we had nicknames, man. We got to give out nicknames because everybody had the same name.
Yeah, I call Neil Brokeback.
Yeah. So you see Flip, yeah, what Flip? Which one?
Yeah, yeah. But
So,
what gets me though, when I was thinking about too, when you're saying about drugs and alcohol, right? Prison, even prisons.
mm-hmm.
When I was out there hurting myself the most.
Yep.
But when I got incarcerated and stuff, all them times, I was the only one doing the time. My family was doing time. My friends, my cousins, they was all doing time with me. Because I was a promise to leave out that place, man. Anything could have happened.
Yep.
I was just a knucklehead. But today I don't have to do that no more. When I drive down the street and I see a police car behind me, I don't have to get nervous no more. You know what I mean? They ain't looking for me no more.
No.
Unless they want my autograph or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's a blessing, man.
Hey,
Be where I'm at today.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I'll tell you that now.
Anne Marie says, good show. Anne Marie, thank you. Thank you for supporting myself. Thank you for listening to Flip's story. And, everyone comes out, and this is what the podcast is about,
Right,
and I try, as much as I want to be like everybody else, and I want 1,000 people listening to me, I want 1 million people listening to me. Guess what? It doesn't matter. It just matters. What matters is who's on the screen, and those comment sections mean a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You're taking time out of your life to listen to this podcast, and possibly, we're all learning something no matter what. I'm sitting here as the host, and I'm learning something from you. You're learning something from me, and we're learning something from the comments.
Each one teach one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it goes.
Hey, tell me something, Flip. Did Neil Ferguson have those suede Pro Kids? The red
No,
ones?
he had the PF Flyers.
Yeah, the PF Flyers.
With a Nike strip on the side.
All right, Neil, we got you on record. Someone's saying you had the PF Flyers,
With the Nike strip with a Sharpie. With the Nike strip with a Sharpie. With some socks all the way to his kneecap.
Kneecap, yeah. Well, he was skinny up until he got older, right, Neil? As a big boy, man, I love him. I love my Neil Ferguson, man.
Yeah, that's my man. I talked to him the other day.
Yeah, I seen Big Ferg the other day. A couple of weeks ago. No, I seen the father. I seen him, Mr. Ferguson, and I was so happy to see him. I need to go talk to him some more, man, and only because those are the guys that helped me out in the beginning.
Yeah.
You got Dolly Duwat saying I love you, cuz.
Love
All
you
right.
too, Dolly.
Yep.
You
How
know
about
that.
this? We're hitting other states, man. We got Joshua Bashan on there, Coach B from way down south, man. You
Goat.
know, the goat. That's it. Hey, Joshua is so down. He's way down south, man. You know, gotta take a plane down there to find that brother now. You know,
Oh
he's doing
yeah,
good things though. He's training people, getting people in shape. He's doing the right thing, man.
that's good.
God bless you, Josh, Coach B. All right, let's see what's up over here. We got some comments are flying in. Put Flip Rose on the Really Charlie podcast, and look, Tom McCann special.
Oh no. That's
Hey,
what Paul wore. He
that's a
wore
Paul war.
them Velcro ones.
Yeah. So the Tom McCann, you get two pairs of shoes for and two pairs of sneakers for $20, man.
Yeah, two left. He had,
$20
Paul
back
used to
then.
have two left shoes on.
My man Paul,
Yep,
Hall of Famer, man. Votex Hall of Famer. He should be in it if he
yep,
isn't
yep.
already. You know. Let's see. Let's check out. Neil's he's not gonna plead the fifth. Neil says I had pro kids with 4 stripes from Cold Discount.
Yeah, you put them on your feet. You can't wear them in the summer because they stick to the ground.
They melt on that asphalt, man.
Ooh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Let's check it out here. Coach B says it's hot.
I
It's hot.
moved.
I moved. Yeah.
Yep,
He
it's
says
good.
God bless you both.
Thank you. Same to you.
Yeah. Same to you, man. And no,
You know, it's a blessing, man. I went over with my sisters last week, right? Was it? Yeah, a few days ago.
mhm.
It's nice sitting over there, man, because her and her husband, my brother-in-law, I love him to death.
Yep.
Well, and they cooked some food, right? I was ready to leave, right?
Hmm.
But when I hear that shit sizzling, brother, it's smelling good, I stayed, and it's so nice to be welcome. And they let me in the house without me acting up, drinking, coming
Hmm.
acting loud.
Yep.
I mean, I don't need that to have fun in my life. I can have fun without drugs and alcohol. You know what I mean? I don't need that. I can have fun. And it
So
is
true.
fun,
Yeah.
way more fun. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me twisted.
Yeah.
Some you have good days and bad days, but the good days outweigh the bad ones.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? The bad days, I just pray on it. It's a feeling, it passes, and I let it go. And I keep moving on with my life. Do what I got to do.
It's so true. And
If I need to talk to somebody, I call them and talk to them. I talk to my higher power first. I talk to God first.
yep.
That's my number one. You know,
Uh,
and thank God I have my sister, my brother, and people like Dolly, cousin
Mhm.
Dolly,
Yep.
you, and a few other people in my life that I can talk to anytime I want.
That's
You
so
know,
true.
Dolly's a big inspiration to me too. You
Yep.
know,
My girl. She's
yeah, beautiful
doing
woman,
good things.
a good woman.
Definitely got a well deserved promotion. I'm
Yeah,
glad, happy. It's about time, you know. And
bless. God is good
yeah. Let's
all the
see.
time. She deserves it.
Yeah. Let me see. Sherry says, proud to know not only growing up with you, Flip, but to know how far you have come in doing good things, knowing you're giving back to your own and community. Thank you for your testimony. God bless you, Flip. Good
God
job.
bless you too. Thanks, Sherry.
That's it. Thanks, Sherry.
Stranger.
Yeah, she's
I
strange.
seen him in a while.
She's always working, man. She got no time, man. She's like,
Yeah.
got to go to work.
yeah.
And she's like off and running, making that money.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. That's what you gotta do.
amen, Flip. Good job.
Yeah.
I don't know if this Facebook user, I could check it out in a few minutes. Let me check on this laptop here.
I see Neil's back on there again.
Yeah. Neil, love you, brothers. Real talk. Yes.
Love you too, cousin.
Yeah, we love you, bro. Let's see. All right. The boss is here. I told you were a brat.
What? You got your wife?
Yeah, Joe Perry. I told
I ain't
you a
no
brat.
brat. Yeah, right.
It's like, he's a brat.
Yeah,
I
all
can
right.
hear it now. I can hear it now.
Yeah,
He's a
she told me
brat.
that at the park that day. We see each other to
Yeah,
the thing off Less Than So. Y'all a brat.
yeah, brat.
Oh,
Hey,
shoot.
keep her going. I see. I mean, we all grew up, but
Yeah,
I'm glad I met Michelle when I met her because
good people.
I would have been the one teasing her too, man.
She
I,
always been nice to me. Always.
I would have called her. She'd be calling me a brat too. Well, she does anyways.
Yeah, that's her word.
That's re- that's re- the reason. Is the reason why this Really Charlie podcast is called Really Charlie, and
Really,
that's
child.
because of Michelle
What you
Perry.
see is what you get.
Yeah, what she said. What she said, making all that noise. I
Who, me?
don't know.
You sure have changed.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but
but it's fun.
so the you getting around and doing your thing, either at Packer or somewhere else. How do you get people gonna approach you and talk to you? What's the first thing you tell them when they need something? Need some help. What are you gonna tell them, or what
I,
do you tell
I
them?
refer them. I refer them to Packer. Talk to such and such when you get there. Tell them Flip sent you. If they need detox, if they need counseling, if they need a meeting, I'll tell them go to Packer. I'll tell them go to other places I go to. If you need a ride, I'll come get you.
Hmm.
I'll take you to a meeting.
Yep, that was my next question. A lot of people are just not being mobile, don't want to be mobile, so you got to kind of add it. You got to add to it and make them mobile. All right, I'll pick you up. And
Gotta be ready.
and you got to get them. And sometimes sometimes you got to go to them.
Yeah,
But
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
and you know what? And you got to give somebody that credit because the first time they say, "All right, I need help,"
Yeah.
that's you got to jump on it. You can't let that go. You
No.
cannot let it. All right, I'll come see me tomorrow. No, you can't. You can't do it that moment.
No.
Live people on the street living by that moment, that particular moment. They may say I need help and take two steps down the road, and guess what?
Back at it.
Yep. And
The first thing I did, I had to surrender, man. When I needed help, I asked God for help, and I had to surrender.
good,
I had
good.
to humble myself. You know,
Hmm.
when I was incarcerated, get that chip on your shoulder. When
Yep.
you home, tough guy. You've been here, you've been there. That don't mean nothing. The tough guy was some drugs and alcohol. They was
Hmm.
whipping my butt.
Yes, definitely.
That was the tough guys right there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It had me toe up. You know what I
Thing
mean?
is, there's a lot of people out there trying to sling their stuff, and they're gonna do it till the day we die.
Yep.
I try to tell them, while you're making that hustle, while you're doing your thing,
It's
and
better
you're
life.
happy, you're celebrating, you're counting your money, you're counting whatever you got around you that looks good. But are you counting the bodies that you leaving behind? Counting the bodies that you got addicted, or you are you counting those bodies? Those people that just can't recover, and then it leads to one, two, three generations of people trying to deal with the situation. And sometimes people that are slinging that stuff just don't want to hear that. But because of you, how many people did you get addicted? Yeah, they came to you and they were asked for something, and that's all it is changing that,
Yeah.
exchanging that money. But
They're not
you
your
know,
friends.
no, can you truly live with yourself after you slinging drugs for 5 6 years, and then there's how many people you send to Saunders funeral,
A
to
lot of
Albert, to
yeah.
Albertines, to Donaghy, to Rock funeral. How many people because you gave them that constant bag every day, every night, um, but whatever. It's not whatever, but it's
It's life. It's part of their life.
yeah, they don't realize it until they're in that 6x9 and saying,
I mean,
"Man,
it's not even today. It's not even the heroin. It's the fentanyl that's
yeah,
killing people.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And the youngsters too. Every day I hear somebody die. When I go
hmm
to them halls that overdosed that I knew in them halls. But when people get clean for a certain at the time, and they so called, like we said talking about earlier, they're depressed because they lost this person, that person, their girl, whatever. That's just an excuse to
hmm
get high.
yeah,
You only get high because you want to get high, and you think it's a thing. You got one more left in you, and like they
hmm
say in them halls, you might not make. You think you got one more left, and you might not make it back.
yeah,
I don't want that to happen to me. That's what happens to most of them that try to do it one more time.
yeah,
They overdose and they die. Young, black, white, I don't care what you are. Ain't got
yeah.
no discrimination on nobody. It
No,
kills you, period.
it's gonna
You
kill
know what I mean?
you.
I don't want that to happen to nobody. You
No,
know,
it's
sad.
you know, there's so much, and like Dolly says, exactly too many dying or overdosing daily, and it is daily.
Yep.
It pretty much you can even change daily to hourly, at some point.
Yep.
Some
Yep.
sometimes it is hourly, and it's just crazy, and then that's just not. I just want people to have an understanding that what. So you have this perception of cities, and then that's where the problem is. You better wake up because it's in every single town that you're driving your car in, you're walking in. You got family and friends in each and every town and city, and guess what? The problems are happening everywhere.
Everywhere you go, you bring you. So there's drugs, liquor stores everywhere you go in the country.
Yep,
So it's your choice.
that's it.
It's a choice you got to make. Either you want to do it this way or that way, and uh, and you got to think about the consequences too. For me, I got to think
Mhm.
about the consequences for me if I was to choose to do the bad stuff I was doing. I don't
Yeah,
want to go through that no more. I'm too old for that.
yep,
Getting too old. I'm not old, but I'm getting old.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't
and
want to. You know, I get too many broken promises in my life to family members. Always
sure.
saying I'm never going to go do this again. It's like a broken down record.
hmm
I'm in their life, then I'm gone. I'm in their life, and I'm gone. It's like I got to start all over again when I come home to let them know I'm their uncle or their cousin, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, and it's sad to be in and out their life. They didn't deserve that.
mhm. get a get a young child saying, "Yeah, you look like me. Maybe we're from the same family, but I don't know you." And
Can you call Murphy Povich?
then,
The Chops Turner.
Right. Well, I'm glad you got out and you didn't have 4 or 5 kids saying, "Are you my daddy?"
No, like Murphy Povich. Like, don't be
Flip
a menace.
Rose.
Remember that movie, Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah.
Are you
Maury,
my
let me open the envelope here. Benjamin Rose the third. You are the father.
I told you so. That's sad though, cause my kid, my kid, the 12-year-old, when his mother OD'd, I'm trying to fight for him,
hmm
and he means the world to me. I'm not gonna give up on him. It's like I was incarcerated all them years when he was younger, so it's not like I want him to just come back to me. I just want to build a bond with him, relationship with him through letters, talk to him on the phone.
hmm
We know who his daddy is and see him once or twice a month. And
Yep.
then when it's time for me to take over, I'll step up to the plate and take over.
Exactly. What you?
It means the world to me. You know what I mean? And me and his mother, we used drugs together. We drank together, and that's all he knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So of course he's angry at me. Supposed to be.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I'm
It,
not giving up on him. I'm not giving up.
no, you shouldn't, because whatever time you did miss, guess what? Right now you're trying to build a relationship. Right now,
Yeah,
we can talk about years ago,
yeah,
whether it's good, bad, or ugly. We can talk about that, but let's build something from this point on.
yeah,
Let's have some kind of relationship right now
yeah.
and talk about how we can do and be with each other, for each other,
Yeah.
right now. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It never stops. Your dad, he's your son, and I wish you a bunch, the best luck in the world, and I just, well, it's not luck. I want you to be blessed with your son from this day forward.
I'm gonna get my son.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what. I ain't giving up.
Nope, you shouldn't. And I can't wait to see that day, man. Lorraine says, "I love you, little Flip."
Love you too.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see. We got Ian. Ian says, "Gee, sorry to hear that, my man." Well, you know, it's all good. Ian is a survivor. Flip's a survivor. Is doing great things. And we want to touch up on a few things here. Let's go into some things here. In fact, I'm gonna bring this up. Let's talk about your grandfather, man.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Rose Senior, the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, but there's a there's a monument down the south end, right along Front Street, not just south of the YA Club. If y'all know, have been to New Bedford, Massachusetts, and there's a monument there with Benjamin Rose's name on it, and it's a nice, definitely a good monument, and it's pretty well done. Even back then in the '70s. What year was that? 73.
74, I think. 73 he passed.
Yeah. All right. So
About a
all
year
right.
later, 75 or something, 74.
Yeah. Yeah. So and so that monument is there, and we want to let everyone know the good man he was. And so I'm gonna try to bring up something here as soon as I can here. It won't let me add it, so let's try it here. Trying to bring the monument up so we can look at it. The So Benjamin Rose was he was about the community. He was about doing things. He was involved in many things. Um, if you remember, the softball games down the South End. It's all part of some of the things that he did. And uh, it's not letting me load that picture up, so I can't bring it up here for
The
some
love for
reason.
these and all that old stuff.
Yeah.
See, all I
No.
wanted was, like me and Charlie was talking about early, touching bases about, is that what I would love to do is have a little some kind of ceremony or something, or something, a fundraiser, and let the people know in that area that live in Ben Rose Gardens why they call it Ben Rose Gardens and what he did for the city and the youth.
Yes.
A lot of people, they don't know why they name it Ben Rose. I was young when he passed. I only know what people tell me. So we need people that knew my grandfather and knew what he represented for the city to step up, and we can put all this together and make it happen.
Yeah.
Maybe, maybe move that monument somewhere else. Buy Ben Rose Gardens when you're coming in there
Mm-hmm.
off of River Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're coming in, taking that right.
Something, whether it's they got enough space over there to do something, and I think, one of the things that I suggested is I wanted a monument to go kind of South Second and in Holland Street, pretty much where the house was, your family house was, and but then I understand, that a lot of his work, and people don't realize it, a lot of his work was South End wide, and even West End. He did whatever he had to.
For
Well,
everybody.
he influenced a lot of people. So, but I like to, if it does get moved, I hope it's in a well thought of place, and you know,
And if you even don't get moved, it's okay.
yeah, yeah,
There's a process to everything.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let me see here. What um, Ian says, a lot of us lost time with our kids when we were right in front of them. Being present is tough and starts with the mind for sure.
That's
It's,
right.
it's so true. Some people are in the houses, but
That's a good.
they ain't being mom and dad. They're being. I mean, look at we got so many people. Even our friends. Grandparents, raising grandkids. That with
Yeah.
Brenda Grace, Letitia Silva. They're doing their thing.
Yeah.
There's so many other. Renee was part of that. I don't know if she still is, but there's a that title, grandparents raising grandchildren. That's the times. That's the times right now. And so, but if being a father, being a father is the best thing that ever happened to me in this
Yeah.
world. And Michelle is able to, you know, she gave me an opportunity to be a father. And the older kids taught me how to be a parent for the younger kids in my family.
Hmm.
Some of the things, I'm afraid I was a newbie. I was trying, just experiencing all these things. But you know what? Through a good spouse and good kids, they teach you different things.
Yep.
And I praise them every day, every year that they made me the parent that I am today. So,
That's a
uh,
blessing.
yeah, we've got a comment here. So your grandfather is part of history and should be taught and should be represented by the city and be known to all of those that come to pass here in the city of New Bedford. Well, and that's so true. You gotta if we don't get his history out there, people are gonna just think that's a piece of rock down there. They're
Yeah.
gonna read the
It's a
caption.
name.
Yeah, and so we need something out there, and maybe I can sit and talk with your family and try to write up something, and at least if I post it on the social media, and capture some pictures that are down there, and then people start sharing it. Uh, and even speaking to someone like down at City Mission or Denison Memorial rather, and
Yeah.
just talking to people down there, even the kids that are down there. Ben Rose. Yeah, you need to know who Ben Rose is. And I talked to our friend Brian Magnan, and I was talking about different things and some of the parks in the city, and a lot of the parks have a name to it. But who knows? Who knows the name? Who knows the person in that has that name? Who knows, like Jimmy Magnet? Who knows those people? Who knows Ben Rose? And a lot of people just don't know it. When you say Ben Rose, they say, "All right, I'm going down to South End."
Going to
And,
South First. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to South
I
End.
ain't on
All right,
there.
yeah. You get a Magnet Park. All right, I'm gonna go west. And you go and it's all the way up. It's even to the up to you know the Common Park, and it just goes on and on.
Yeah.
The names are there, but do you actually know the story behind the name?
Yeah.
And
The
I would
reason.
I'd like to get a podcast where I'm kind of just going all the way down, north end to south end, and giving and sharing a history of the parks, so everybody knows them, and
Yep.
and go from there. So
Everything's for a reason.
yeah, let's see. Lorraine was saying something here. Let's see what Mr. Gomes says for us here. He was the best there was. Much love, much respect. Thank you, Paul. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Paul.
that. Yeah. I got a comment here from Lorraine. Ben Rose ran the rec center for the city, helped a lot of kids. So true. Thank you. Thank you.
I remember the camp we used to have, Camp Otis.
Hmm.
And the kids go for a week, come home on the weekends, go back on a Monday. I remember that pop.
All right, good. Let's see. Kids from nearby schools can tour their field trip on the Ben Rose Monument.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you would have to need somebody to explain what he represented.
yeah, and
You
then
can't just walk by it.
yeah, and that's why we need people to we got to document the history and
Yeah.
document, and kind of even, uh, just record it, whether it's when we just pass it down and pass it on. We got a rec center here on Ben Road. We got that community center there on South First and Blackmore. And
Yeah. Yeah.
even if you left a few pamphlets there, or put it into a PDF so it can be shared by email, where you can kind of forward it to a school here and say, hey, you want some history? I hate saying Black History Month, but when you do have Black History Month, you kind of, here, here's a local hero, here's a local Black man that did stuff for the community, and we have the housing development named after him. So maybe someone could kind of present that to the class, and with some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few pictures if you Google the name, you'll see them.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. A few more comments, Flip, and then we'll go into whatever you want to. All right. Ian said that's a good idea, CP, about the parks. It's so true. Thank you, Ian. And I like to do all that stuff, and it won't take much, but I just got to get with the family so they can share that history, because a lot of that stuff the city doesn't
Yeah. My
have
cousin Laurie.
available.
Yeah.
Laurie,
Oh yeah.
it's high, Flip Rose. Um, exactly, Charlie. Thank you. And let's see, what's this comment? Good idea with the schools too. Awesome. Thank you, Ian. And Ferg says that's true. We have to recognize what these people done. Nobody knows the history. And
I'm ready to put the footwork on to find out. I'll go to the library, city halls, everything.
Yeah, I mean, look at Monty's Park. A lot of people don't know that's a veteran. That's a U.S. veteran, fought in the war, got hurt, Medal of Honor, and so when you're out there doing bad things, you're on grounds where it's a memorial. It's a United States memorial for a United States veteran, and it was put there in his name because first he was city resident, he was Cape Verdean. Black man, he's guess what? Be proud of that. Just like you're proud about every other monument that's decorated within the city. Be proud of it. So I mean, I remember. I don't know if it's going on now, but right on Memorial Day, they were putting a wreath in the back of the park. They were putting a wreath. There was a sign there. They put the wreath on the sign, and and at least he got that decoration, that salute during that day, but so even the common, Pulaski Park, there's a lot of history in that. There's some things that were in that park that are no longer there. I remember one of the veterans and history buffs of the veterans of New Bedford, and he was talking about how there was different cannons in there, and the cannonballs, and people trying to buy that stuff from the city, because they were trying to get rid of it, So we there's so much history, and so. But what you want? Yeah, what do you want to talk about, my friend? Anything. You want to talk about your Warriors, how they're trying to steal Ben Simmons?
Don't worry about that. We don't want them.
hey, actually, I got to correct myself. The owner, he got fined $50,000. I heard that on the radio today.
For what?
For tampering, but he wasn't tampering trying to get Ben Simmons. He was tampering to say, hey, we don't want him. We don't want him.
I'll tell you what. One of the owners from the Warriors is from New Bedford.
Yeah. I've we talked about that last time in the last podcast. So let's see. Ian says, "Oh yeah, I didn't know that. That was very special history in Monty's Park. Yeah, there's so much history on that, and and that previously I had I talked to different people, like some of the old timers that has some stories that we need to listen to. You know, yeah, I sat down with my mentor, and that was Lee Charlton, and we talked
Oh,
about so many things. And I'm gonna continue to be there and listen to that man and go visit with him because some good history, and that's what we all got to do. We got to grab some of this history that's within people's heads, and you know, like the folks like Jeannie Coster, and
yeah.
and
Maybe
we got
that's
to talk.
relevant.
Yeah. Um. So the no, we I try to make sure that I'm bringing people on the podcast that they have some substance, and you definitely have that. Um, and you're applying it every single day to yourself and others. Um, and I know that it's tireless work, and some people are gonna need some help. You know, like you. We had Dolly on the comment section. You know, we're gonna need some help. We're gonna need people to help out and volunteer and to get people some help. Um, Dee Dee Gonzalez, hello, Charlie and nephew. It's
My
my
Aunt
girl,
Didi.
Dee Dee.
I love you, Auntie.
That's it. Love her. Great, great. You know, good person. Always good to me in my life. You know.
I love my aunt.
Hmm.
That's right.
Hey, we gotta find our money though, man. Where's all her money? Where's Dee Dee's
Probably in
money?
there boot one of her boots.
In her boots. Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta wait for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hangs them on the tree.
That's it, Dee Dee. We want to be on your Christmas list, man. I'm
Oh,
only
she's
joking.
wonderful.
I want a Dunkin' Donuts, man, cup. You know. So we're only joking, Dee Dee. She'd probably give us both a whipping, man.
Yeah, don't cuss me out tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta see how I'm setting you up, man. She's probably gonna see you first, so y'all gonna get the first whack. I'll get the second whack. You know. Let's see, Neil Ferg. I just want to thank you, Charlie Perry. Neil, I want to thank you for commenting and joining us. I mean, everybody from Neil
Yep.
to Dee Dee to Ian to it goes on to Laurie to who was the other Paul Gomes, two Paul Gomes. You know, we're just going on
Rain,
Lorraine,
everybody.
Lorraine, everybody. You know, everybody on this comment section. Thank you. This is the things that I want to do. You know, I want to do these things on this podcast. You know, I took some time. You know, I didn't mention my man Chops Turner. He was on there. Dolly, my wife Michelle. You know, and thank you, Coach B, Pashan, Sherry, and the names keep going on. Anne Marie. You know, and let's see. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Susan Turner and my man Robert Davis. Thank you for tuning into the Really Charlie podcast and supporting myself along with my guests, and exchanging comments and giving them questions and stuff like that. We got to do this. Um, so let's talk. I got a question, and this podcast isn't over, Flip. You know,
All
we
right.
want to continue
All
on.
right.
We'll keep on doing it, but I want to ask you a question. Who would you like to see on the Really Charlie podcast?
Dolly.
Yep.
Um, what's the name? Buddy.
Buddy. Yep. And
Yeah.
I talked to Buddy. We've been missing each other with a couple of things. Um, we were supposed to meet down at his office and talk about a few things. So, Buddy, definitely on the list. You know, Dolly's definitely on the list when she has time. You know, we
Um,
got definitely set this up. You know,
his,
and
his
with
brother.
her new title, man, I don't know if she's gonna be filtered or anything.
She had no time.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so
She's a point woman. She's very important.
yeah. John
Yeah.
Correa, how you doing, man? Love it. Another supporter of the Really Charlie podcast.
Yep.
Definitely doing.
There's a lot of people that'd be nice on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know for me, by being on your show, I know if I was doing other things, I wouldn't be on your show. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It's a blessing that you asked me to come on. I asked you when you want me to come on. and you welcome me. That's a blessing.
Yes.
I never thought this would ever happen. I'll be on a podcast talking about life.
Mm-hmm. And it
And
the thing is, you're always invited. I don't care when it is. Something might hit the head, and you might say, "Hey, Charlie, let's talk about this," and you just let me know. I got 7 days out of the week to do a podcast, and even if I'm doing a few of them, when it comes to you and what you're offering, and just talking about it, too many people don't talk about things like this. And
also too, at Packer where I work at, right?
Yep,
They have a they have a refrigerator,
yep,
right? Outside.
yep,
It's like it's made in a shed, but there's no front to it, but the refrigerator is pushed in and they got shelves, right? And
yep,
it's filled up. If anybody's listening that know people that's out there need to eat and they're homeless, they can go there every morning, open that refrigerator. They got water, Gatorade, Powerades, fruit, sandwiches. Then look in the freezer. You got some stuff in the freezer. Then you got the dry foods, the canned foods, and everything on the other side.
mm-hmm.
A little bag, put what you need in there, and leave some for somebody else. Spaghetti, everything over there.
Yeah,
And other things go inside and ask for it. They got a clothing area in there where if you don't have no clothes, go in there and get some clothes in the clothing room.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It ain't Macy's, but it's better than what you got.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to
you
call
may-
before you walk, bro.
You may need some clothes, but you may need just clean clothes. You may have the clothes in it.
Job interview or something. I might go for a job. You want to
Yeah.
look presentable.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They got razors, hygiene stuff, everything over there. People need them. Just go there and get it. 9 o'clock in the morning until 4.
Good.
Mhm.
There's and that's one thing about this city. If you're hungry, there's places, there's opportunities.
Everywhere.
You will get fed. So don't whatever you're fighting. Guess what? There's no way, shape, or form anyone should be starving in this city.
No, there's places to eat everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. So we over the past week, you and I talked about Bumsy Barboza doing things, doing great things too.
Man,
Um,
real good.
how's it feel to see someone from your neighborhood doing things like that?
It's a blessing. We keep each other strong. Because when he shows up, when I show up, we both show up and make it strong that it does work. You can be somebody. Don't give up.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know what I mean? You are somebody.
Yeah.
Never too late, man. It's never too late. I know it's never too late for me.
No.
Nope. You know what I mean? Because I'm a go-getter. You know what I mean? I'm a do what I got to do. One day at a time. I only got 24 hours in a day, man. If I stay positive and ask God for help every single day, keep me clean, sober, and safe, and help another addict or alcoholic out there that's suffering, I'll do it.
So true.
You know what I mean? But it's not easy.
No,
you gotta surrender and be humble and get them chips off your shoulder like I used to have. You couldn't tell me shit. Nothing. I know everything.
You were like a whole box of Lay's potato chips, man. You got chips all over you, man.
You ain't lying, man. The world owed me everything. Everybody owed me something. Because I was locked up and whatever you got, I want. That's what you all owe me. Because I wasn't here. Man, don't owe me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I got to respect myself as a man before anything.
Yeah.
That I'll be respecting in the future. It's a process that you got to deal with in life. Life on life terms it's not easy, man.
Got to cherish these moments.
Yeah.
You look around and from your generation to your father's generation, look how many people have gone.
Gang of them.
Look,
Wonderful people too.
Yep, just gone, and it's sad, especially where it's you go around the corner and you expect to see the same certain people, whether it's sitting on the porch or just hanging out or doing whatever, you expected to see them, and then all of a sudden now reality hits and they're gone.
They're gone. Now what?
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
always remember the good times, though. You know what I mean? I always remember the good times in that moment that I had shared with them when I was around. Not the bad one. I don't like sharing the bad ones. I like the
Mm-hmm.
smiling, the laughing, the joking, the cookouts with all the
Mm-hmm.
families together.
Yep.
That was a beautiful thing.
Sure was.
Everybody's going their separate ways now. You know what I mean?
You think you 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 think of everything that you have in your head and what you remember and what you cherish, you know, and those stories are priceless. Look,
Yeah,
my cousin Tyler Perry's making movies. He's a millionaire. Going to
yeah.
be a billionaire. He's probably a billionaire now, but here he is. He's making all those movies, and you can relate to every single movie. And said,
It's beautiful.
that was us.
Yeah,
That was my family reunion. That was a play about me and my friend. That was his stories are very common. And look, he put it in front of the screen.
look
He's
what he
making
did.
millions. Yep.
He's the best producer out there.
Yeah.
Helping,
Definitely.
helping people that was homeless,
Hmm.
everything. A lot of cast members was like that.
Yeah. And
Yes,
he's there's a little rift between him and some other people, but
yeah,
that's that's Hollywood.
yeah. You know
That's
how that goes. Plus, he's a brother
yeah,
too. It was tough.
yeah. I can't even. Hollywood's Hollywood. Everybody wants the millions that you're making, and but
It's proud to see people doing the right thing.
yeah.
Person of color, everybody got to stick together though as one.
Hmm.
Instead of character and assassinating each other or hating on somebody or because they got this and you don't or whatever it is. Your car's better,
Hmm.
more jewelry, you got more money. Who cares about that? That's material stuff. I
Yeah.
should care about that before I looked on the outside. But even though I was toe up, I thought I looked good, but the
Hmm.
inside was hurting. You know what I mean? So I had to surrender, man.
I'm glad you
All
surrendered. I'm glad you surrendered, and you know I like the person I'm seeing, but I always like the person I'm seeing. I like Flip Rose. I like what you're doing, and I'm gonna continue to be there for you,
I know. Yeah, I
and
appreciate that.
and you continue to be there for me
Of
because you
course.
are. Even that quick phone call in the morning from you, and got me laughing and rolling. That's good. I the first thing I'm gonna say is Flip Rose kept me laughing, man, and so you know,
It don't hurt to laugh. It's nice to laugh, man. I can laugh today instead of hurting.
yeah,
Something? I was just thinking, right? We're talking about laughing, right? And being with family, right? When I was out there in that concrete jungle out there, I was in a room. I could be with family with a bunch of people, right? And I
yep,
still felt alone, man.
uh huh,
You know what I'm saying? I still felt alone, and I felt like people just looking at me, man, waiting for me to act up or something. So
yeah,
I said, I got to get out of here, man. I think the people watching, when you walk into a place, all eyes are on you.
and feel that vibe. Yep,
They already know your past. They know your trail, what you did in the past when you show up to certain things, and what
hmm,
happened.
yep,
Same thing. Arguments, acting a fool over nothing.
yeah,
So now I can show up to family houses, be around my sister, my brother, and we have good conversations. Nothing but love.
that's good.
I love my sister Tracy, my brother to death. You know what I
It,
mean? Tough love, but Tracy's tough, but I love her.
that's
You know
it,
what I mean?
man,
I do anything for her.
and that's good,
You know?
because got my got my bro earlier on here, Robert Davis, definitely, he's been there for me. We can talk, and we talked about many, many things over life, throughout our lifetime. And those conversations helped me out, helped him out. And I'm glad that you have someone there that you can reach to and talk to.
It's
And
nice to build.
yeah,
It's good to build, man.
yeah.
You
So
know?
the all right, so we'll kind of end with some football stuff, man.
All right.
Who's your
Raiders
team?
Raiders gonna win this week against Miami.
Yep.
Patriots gonna lose it. The Patriots gonna lose.
Hey, wait. You're sick, man. You better take some aspirin, some Advil. Patriots gonna be all over them Saints.
Yeah, Saints, the Aints are gonna beat them,
No.
right? Let
All
me
right,
see.
who else? You know Brady's gonna lose this week.
I hope he does.
The Rams.
Rams are
You got
tough.
that defensive line. You got the best defender in the whole country.
Oh, with
Gonna
Donald,
be there, and
yeah,
yeah, and Donald, and he don't
he's a
like
beast.
Brady as it is. So
He said he never sacked him before.
yeah, and he's gonna sack him. I'll give him two.
I hope he slams him.
2.5 sacks this week. He's definitely gonna get them.
I
So
hope he deserves it.
and so they're already losing. AB Antonio Brown's gonna be out. So and Ramsey's gonna lock up Mike Evans.
Yep.
So
Evans is good.
yeah, so now it's just Godwin. And they're gonna give Godwin his 10 to 20 catches. But it's gonna be that dinking and dunking because Brady's not gonna have no time to throw, and I definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
And he may be tossing the helmet around on that sideline tomorrow. So, but that's why these football players need to be a little humble with every win that they get because
Yeah.
any given Sunday you can get beat,
Yeah.
and the Rams are ready.
They're ready. They can't wait.
Yeah. So, and then they'll be in Foxborough the following week, and
Against the Patriots.
my favorite coach of all time,
Who?
Coach Belichick.
Who he's not.
He's going to do a number on him.
Bill Walsh is.
Bill, I got time for Bill Walsh. I don't got time, man.
Just like Montana's the best quarterback ever to play the game. To me.
Yeah, crazy. Yes. Hey, I'm going to call your brother or your sister because you need to go to St. Luke, get some medication. You're talking crazy, man.
I tell you what, if Brady played in Montana's ever, when Montana was playing, he would have retired a long time ago because of the rules. Because of the rules.
Yep, I think we're all in agreement with that. That back then it was different. It was a whole lot different, and
you up.
And what happened is, back then it wasn't about the value of the player. It was about the value of the team. The team wanted to make money. They wasn't worried about the person that's playing on the field. And then eventually now things started getting more valuable. Now they started seeing the value of a quarterback, and that can make or break your team. So they needed to protect them. And
but every play is valuable.
Huh?
Every play is valuable.
Of course, yeah. But the most valuable player though is the quarterback on every team. If you don't have a good quarterback, you're definitely not gonna make it. Along with it takes a whole team. I get that.
What happened with Miami beating the Patriots then? That ain't a good quarterback. Tua ain't a good quarterback.
Listen, he fumbled the ball. My boy Damian Harris fumbled the ball. They were
that's
going to kick.
Not Miami's fault. they just hit it.
Actually, it was their fault because they were hitting, trying to strip them, man. But guess what? That's the way you play football. And I get it.
Charlie, you better take some of them Advils, bro.
Listen, I definitely ain't worried about my Patriots, man.
They ain't gonna win 7 games.
Hey, you know what? I don't know if you can bet, but I'll bet you on that one.
I don't gamble.
All right, so
I gamble too much for my life.
Let's do like
a coffee. We'll do a gentleman.
Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. They vote for they bet on Mountain Dew and all that. So we'll coffee. All right,
coffee. And I gamble in my life too much. I ain't gambling no more.
And I don't want a Dunkin' Donuts kitty cup. I want
with Cumberland Farms.
You're probably gonna go that day that is free and 99 cents.
I'll go to maybe losing the Cape $1. No. By the time it get back here, it'd be like iced coffee.
Yeah. Hey, it's my former guest, past guest, Michael. Mike, he'll be on next Friday. We're gonna have him on the podcast again, just like you. You know, he's Mike is. I got a new look. Yeah, Mike. I hurt my eye, man. I got to wear these sunglasses, but you know what? Guess what? Maybe I'll do it by popular demand. I'll keep these glasses on at every podcast, and huh?
You put a patch.
No, then you be calling me Arab or something. I mean,
the whole show be cracking.
You call me Captain Ahab.
Captain
Dick there. Yeah.
Deadeye Freddy.
Be Jack Sparrow's uncle.
Yeah. He look like one Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
No, I don't want nothing to do with that. As much as I love Florida teams, I don't want nothing with Tampa Bay. So, all right, my friend, any last comments you want to leave with the listeners and viewers?
Thank you, listeners that sent their comments in. Thanks for listening. God bless. And you will hear from me again.
Yep.
A few more months.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
We'll do that every few months. We'll get you back on there and do something there.
All right.
Here's a comment from Donna Grace, my girl. Thanks, guys. Great show. You look great with those glasses. I appreciate it, Donna. Always supporting me.
I know she's talking about you.
You don't have listen. No one in the world says you got nice glasses.
Crazy
eyeglasses. Nobody said you got nice eyeglasses. When it comes to sunglasses, that's different. You know,
you got sunglasses in the nighttime. You ain't playing.
That's it. In the nighttime. This little spotlight's like the sun over here too. You know, this thing gets nice and bright. There. Check it out, man.
That light you got over there?
Yeah, I got state of the art stuff, man.
You must sleepwalk at night.
No.
Because see where you gotta go.
I'm getting older, man. I fall asleep anywhere. I'll sit in a chair and I'll fall asleep, man. So,
I can't do that, man.
Easy.
I don't know why. I never fall asleep laying on the couch or nothing.
No. Sit. Yeah, we're gonna do this a couple of months to see. It's going on October, so let's do it. I don't know. Could be November. We can wait until November.
Thanksgiving or something.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving wishes, whatever.
That's it. You know, Packer, they're going to be doing some things, you know, for the holiday season. So we can maybe talk about that, you know. Yeah. And, you know, even with your brother, I know they give out their turkeys. Turkeys and stuff like that. We can do all that stuff. So
yeah, we could do something before the community, see what we come up with. I'm going to look up my grandfather's thing. I'm going to check that out, the history.
All right.
Basis with you and anybody else.
Yeah, we'll just continue to share that, and you know, don't take much to put it in a little bifold pamphlet or something like that. We can do that, but
give it to you.
Yeah, but the one thing we want to do is put it on a PDF so we can share it with people through emails and stuff like that. And,
that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, and but
you know, right, brother. You know when they had that the Frederick Douglass, that park they had over there on South 6th?
Yeah.
They had the little table, and it said history about Frederick Douglass on it.
Yeah.
They said from the slavery and all that old stuff. Mm-hmm. They put that up on my grandfather on the same thing.
That's it.
Little list, that's it.
It can go there where it's now, or where it's at now, or you know, if they do move it, we can put it there. But I know we got to put in a request through City Council, the park department, and do all that stuff.
Yeah, for the movement, I already checked on that with Brian.
Yeah, so we'll have to, you know, talk about that and see if they can, you know, we got to get some pictures from your sister, you know, whoever, you know. Yeah,
I am needing them, got pictures.
Yeah, we got to get all those pictures, and that way they can put a nice picture of him. There's a picture I remember, the one where he was in a suit or something. It looked pretty cool.
One when he was golfing too. Yeah, just came up on the Barbara Rose. If you want to look at it, the group, family group, you can look that up too. Got a lot of pictures of him in there.
Good.
Even when they started building Ben Rose, when they had the beams going across and everything.
Yeah.
From the project.
Hey, you remember? Let's see how much your memory is. Do you remember the trailer park down there? Remember the trailers down there, Water Street and all that?
That was by when the pilot house and them was all up.
Yeah, you had to cut through, and there was
Yeah.
different trailers there and everything.
Yep,
So,
yep. Pilot house. All by going to school was all promised over there.
yeah, yep. So,
I remember that.
All right, brother.
All right, Charlie.
I'm glad we did it on this podcast, this StreamYard. Last time we had to go Facebook Live, but we're good now. Your technology is improving, man. You
I'm learning, brother. I told you I'm learning today.
That's it.
I'm trying to pay attention.
Well, I'm gonna give you an A+ today, and you can get a kiss from the person.
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I'm not kissing you. Your girl can kiss you, man.
All right, that's cool.
All
right, brother.
Get the babysitting just like I'm gonna do, man.
All right, thank you. What, you getting off the podcast now?
Yeah, I'm gonna say a few things, and then but I'll just take you out the podcast. I'll just remove you. You could probably still hear me.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay on after you're done.
All right, okay. All right.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right. All right, everyone. My man, my friend, lifetime friend, Flip Rose, definitely coming up on here and teaching us something. The podcast here is brought to you by StreamYard. And it's just a good platform that I've been using. StreamYard has been good to me. So the Really Charlie podcast is brought to you by StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just put in Really Charlie, and the podcast will come. All the podcasts we had since December, and you can just listen to 1, 2, 3, or maybe all of them. Whatever you do, just click the like section, click the like button, and subscribe to my channel. And every time the podcast is on, you will get notification. I really appreciate it. On Tuesdays, I actually been on WMB1 Radio, thanks to Brian Magnet and WMB1 Radio. They brought me there. I'm there 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesdays, playing R&B music. And like I say on the radio station, I'm serving you R&B on the rocks, chilled music with a chilled host, where you get to listen to the music you love the most on WMB1 Radio. So please join me 6 o'clock to 8 on Tuesdays. You can put the app in your browser, WMBradio.com, and you can listen to music 24 hours a day, 7 days out of the week. Numerous DJs doing their thing, spinning their craft, and letting you enjoy the music that you love on WMB1 Radio. So I got some other guests coming on next week. Lionel Peter Walker, going to be on the 29th. I actually have a podcast on Monday with Ashley Green, and we're going to have her on there. She has autism, and she plays basketball, coaches basketball, does a few things, and I like to get her on there for autism awareness and bringing people like her on there so she can tell her story and what she's dealing with autism. Great kid growing up. And Anne-Marie, thanks for the comment. I appreciate the support. Thank you. All right, everyone. Feel free to get in touch with me. You want to see someone on the podcast, leave their name in the comment section, and I'll try to reach out to them. I got a few things I'm trying to do is get Jeff Mayweather on there, Richard Steele, Kenny Adams, U.S. boxing Olympic coach, trying to get them on here. And my friend Frank Slaughter, who was on there last week, he's definitely trying to help me out. We're going to try to get those people on there and have a national audience. All right. So thank you. Love you. God bless. Be blessed and be well. Take care.